Rob, you're meant to say your things now. Hi everyone, we're CRGR Game Room. We're here with Chris and Matt, kind of doing a shootout for the top 8 cut.
That is
which is kind of exciting.
Yep. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, so basically if Matt wins, he's definitely through. If Chris wins, then there's going to be 9 people on 3-2, and it's going to really be like a big shake-up for whoever has the best strength schedule, I guess.
I think that's what it's going to come down to. Which is interesting because, from my understanding, I am on the bubble.
Yeah, you're on the 3-2. You're one of the 9 people, well, potential 9 people on 3-2.
Oh my gosh.
And I think there's 4 places up for grabs on 3-2.
Man, I'm excited. I would like someone to get in that hasn't gotten in. I'd gladly give up my spot for somebody else, but if it works out, then I'm in. I'm gonna play.
Yeah, I'm all about winning. I don't care. I don't care about other people. Screw other people.
All right, so it looks like Chris won the roll off, and Matt has gone with his. Which team is this? His Hulk team.
Yeah, we're all fine to go.
Yep, we're good to go, man.
So yeah, I was talking to Matt a little bit before we started, and he was saying that he hasn't really played since War of Light, so a lot of his stuff is post War of Light stuff, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I was looking at his team. I was like, wow, these are some really.
Seeing some of this really old stuff, right?
Yeah, I was
like
wow,
Jinzo is pretty cool. Yeah, like a polymorph Jinzo Hulk team. That's really cool.
Yeah, I haven't seen anyone play Nova in I don't know how long.
Yeah, super fun.
I never got a chance to play Nova. He seemed like he was fun. I actually bought that on.
Yeah, I really like Nova. Nova's a really cool card, especially with that Iceman Global.
So how would that work? You use Magic Missile to ping him during the attack step?
Yeah, right. Yeah, so you just get a bunch of sidekicks out. You attack with Nova before they block. You ping them as many times as you can. On top level, you can do 14 damage, right, before he dies.
Oh, wow. And then you get to roll him again next turn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so Chris has gone with King of Black Bolt.
Ooh, that's interesting. I guess he's just trying to get it out of the way against that Jinzo.
Yep.
All right, let's see. Who's rolling first here? Looks like it's Chris. All right, so Chris is usually first turn. He's going, if he gets that question mark, does he go with his katana or does he go with the nowhere? Oh, he doesn't like that roll, I don't think.
Yep. Either or, generally you want to get the katana out, but it doesn't really matter too much.
There it is. Oh, who didn't see that coming? There it is, perfectly executed.
Yeah, so an early katana purchase, and then he's set up now in the field pretty comfortably, which is kind of one of the benefits of this team, right? It gets set up really quickly.
Yeah. Okay, so he got PXG on this team. Is he gonna ramp right away? These older cards, I didn't really get to play much, so I really don't know what he's. Is he going Serena and yeah, PXG twice?
Yeah, you want to set up your PXG as best as possible. So something like Serena, or that's all he has really. If it's cheap, you could go polymorph early. Too much, but with that many masks, I just go and then polymorph next turn.
Yeah. Well, Chris bought his nowhere as to be expected, and then he resurrected out a sidekick die, so he's guaranteeing 4 next turn with that nowhere. Chris forgot to pass priority. So Matt did his PXG for 3. Oh, so many sidekicks. That's not what I don't think.
Chris is saying that he was a bit slow with working out how to do the PXG. But with the King Black Bolt, you don't really need it that much. Interesting. I would have used probably one of the shields to res because he doesn't have enough masks to keep his ramp perfect, right? So he's gonna have to fill his bag. And I would just probably
me, I probably would have bought Hulk straight out because I'm crazy like that.
Really, straight away with 6.
Yeah,
it's possible. I don't know. I think it's a bit like Ring of Winter, right? Like you kind of want to use the polymorph to get him in, just so you're saving on the fielding costs.
That's true. Oh, there it is. And here comes King Black Bolt. Oh, that's so annoying. I remember, I think with the first event I took Chris to at our local store, he pulled King Black Bolt, and I was so mad. I wanted it just because I thought it was a cool looking card. I didn't really know about the effect, and once I found out what the effect was, I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, it's a pretty strong card. I didn't get it myself until Cosmic Cube got rotated out, and it became less strong.
Yeah. Look at that, fixing that bag, and then he's gonna PXG it up.
Yeah, this is a nice setup from Chris.
Yep, he's moseying on.
He is going to be vulnerable to some of these Sirenas if they can come out.
Yeah, nah, Chris isn't swinging. Yeah, that's a lot of dice going into the bag.
Yeah, it's going to be depending on how these next 2 turns go and how quickly Matt can get Jinzo out, which is probably what he wants to get out. But that's a good amount of masks, so he can get that set up pretty well and keep PXGing.
Mm-hmm. So, I don't know if he's going to go for the Jinzo. Because then he could KO it out and get it next turn, buy his Jinzo for 4, and still have enough mass to do some PXG stuff, right?
Well, you don't buy Jinzo here.
No?
No, you buy it on the turn you get Polymorph, right?
Ah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, it's not a bad exchange. I just don't think it's worth it to ping out that thing. I don't
think it's worth
come right back. Yeah, he's gonna come right back. So Chris is taking 4. So it's not bad.
No, but I think if he had, it'd be interesting if he'd done it with the Black Widow. He probably would have got the Black Widow through regardless. I don't think Chris would have blocked.
I don't think so either. He could have saved 2 life by doing that, but I think he's hoping on Chris not getting his King Black Bolt back out, which is possible.
Which is working.
Chris rolling. Yep. That's not what he wanted to see. So Matt bought himself some time.
Yeah, and one of the other problems is you can't now cycle your bag back around and nowhere in another one because there's only Matt's 1 dice, right?
Yep.
So you have to cycle that particular die.
So Chris might actually shift to Yanti here, maybe.
He needs to set up some defenders.
True.
I might go with a Shriek.
There's a chalkboard on these teams.
Is there a chalkboard?
There's oh wait, I'm looking at Chris's team.
Chris, is there a chalkboard? It is quite common for people to put a chalkboard on a King Black Belt team.
Yep. And Chris used to do it, and I think that's why he got used to it.
Yeah. Chris, you also have nowhere and 2 sidekicks.
Yeah, Chris always keeps a jumble there in his use pile. I keep my dice separated.
Yeah, I like those mats that have like the personalized mats that have the distinguished areas, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard on these kind of regular mats.
Yep. What a waste. Oh, I'm sure Matt can believe he missed it. That's what he was hoping for. Oh man, Chris is about to get punched so hard.
And Chris definitely needed to keep some masks back, right, to get his ramp going now.
Yep.
Which is going to be...
Oh wow. It's a lot of sidekicks.
Keep a sidekick for... Yeah, I think that's a good reroll. Keep a sidekick to polymorph in. I like that. That's a good play.
Oh, because next turn it's coming, huh? Wait, that's polymorph right there.
That's polymorph, yeah, but you don't roll it.
Dang it.
But that's fine. You recover. You keep the same ramp up.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of masks.
This is all classic PXG play.
He's got the 6. I mean, isn't that the Hulk that's max dice 5?
Yeah, it's, well, actually, it might not be. I think the starter set one was.
Ah.
Maybe that is the starter set one. I can't remember if it's that or Jade Giant.
I would probably buy Jinzo.
I would also go Jinzo.
He went with Hulk.
But
Not a
with
bad choice.
the fact that Chris is so far behind now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure it matters too much.
I don't think so either. But I think having the Jinzo come back around, I think he'll get to his Jinzo faster than Chris will get to his
King Black Bolt.
King Black Bolt. So he'd
But
have.
he's not going to King. Yeah, he's not, because he didn't use the PXG. He's not going to King Black Bolt this turn.
Mm-mm. Does he have any other? He doesn't have any other full cross. That's not good. So I was thinking, what if he could? What if he just rolls and gets field?
Yeah, I don't really know what that no one does for him now.
Nothing anymore. It served its.
I'd be definitely keeping masks though.
Luckily, Matt didn't roll those arenas. So what can Chris do here with all this? You know, he's definitely got to hold on to those masks to PXG properly.
Yep.
And get back to his win con.
I would be tempted personally to buy a katana, just one blocker. And if Matt does get the Hulk, at least he has to force.
Yeah, because
at least he has to spend that 1 energy, right, to kill it.
Mm-hmm. So he could buy a katana and a Yanti if he wanted to, and still PXG.
Keep ramp. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think that's probably what I would do. Or buy one of those polymorphs for defense.
Well, I think that's the other dice he had. I think he did buy a poly.
Oh, okay.
It's in roll.
Okay. Defense.
This could be a bit of bag manipulation.
Yeah. I don't know if I would have resurrected. I guess.
Well, it guarantees the King Black Ball, right? He's bought too many things now.
It's true.
To keep a clean bag.
Just hold on to it. I mean, I don't think there's anything else you can do.
No.
All the PXG. That's his whole bag, right? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got one in the bag. There you go. Man. No Hulk. It's not the worst thing.
No. A Nova might be though here. Polymorphing a Nova.
Oh.
That'd be kind of cool.
It would be cool. I'd like to see that play because I haven't seen played against me or in any event. I would like to see that in my lifetime.
Jinzo would also be good.
Oh yeah, I would love to get Genzo out there just to mess with Chris. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I think Chris at this point is taking too long, and I think it's going to be very tough for him to come back. But if Matt keeps missing those polymorphs, so Matt's going to attack with Serena. Do you block or do you blink it back? Sorry, do you blink it back or let it through? With Chris, he has one mask, so he can blink it back. Or do you Professor X and let the Serena through?
Oh my god, I've been on mute this whole time. Yeah, Chris should just let it go through.
Yeah, I think I would as well.
Let it go through because he can afford to take the damage. Plus, he has his bag set up to where he's gonna get all his guys next turn. He'll have all that energy if he PXGs. He can do a lot of damage next turn.
What do you do? What do you buy here? Do you buy a Nova?
Oh man, I would probably go Jinzo. Me personally.
Yeah, but he spent the die to res already.
Oh, he did. Well, he has a question mark, doesn't he?
He does, but I think yeah.
He could KO the Jinzo. I mean, KO his sidekick and get it for 4.
He's got energy to burn.
Yeah. See, he has Hulk already, so KO the sidekick, pay the 2 generic and that extra bolt and the question mark for the Jinzo.
No, I don't even think you KO the sidekick. I don't think that.
No. Well, I mean, Chris is never gonna attack. I don't.
No, but I mean, what's the?
The Iron Sheik.
Yeah, I think I would use the question mark and buy Jinzo.
Oh, going on another Hulk. It's a lot of Hulks.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's not bad.
So Matt seems quite worried that.
I think that's from not playing these teams, these newer cards. Like you said, he's been out of the game for a while.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. King Black Bolt. Theoretically, Chris can win this turn.
Yeah, he just has to get his cube and his King Black Bolt this turn, and he's good.
Yeah. Because with cube you need five energy, right? It's possible.
He's rolling a lot of energy.
He's rolling a lot of energy.
Oh, and if nowhere comes up as energy, he's good to go. Oh my god, you saw how much dice he just scooped up?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got to use the dice tower. That's true. It wasn't that bad.
That might be game.
I think so. So that would be 3, 6, 9. Wow. And just like that, I think that polymorph kind of did in Matt.
Yep, he needed that polymorph that turn.
All right, so Matt doesn't have to change teams. Oh, okay. Matt is going with his tried and true team, which is what? Mara. Oh, ring team.
Yeah, he's a ring team.
Mm.
Mastering, I like mastering. Well,
Yeah.
he has a little bit of dilution, right? He has D-Wiz and Constantine, but yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I think when I was playing Chris, when I first showed him how to play the game, I was like, here goes some douchey teams, and the ring team was one of them. And the ring team that I had was a variation of this. But I had Raven on it for protection.
Yeah, I would probably also have Raven, I think.
Constantine?
But that morphing jar is so good.
That one cost, it's ridiculous.
Yep.
And they haven't made a one cost with stats like that ever again.
Yeah, and if Matt can set up the Elf Thief, or it'd be interesting to see how he plays it, but I would play Elf Thief turn 1, Oracle turn 2. Mm-hmm. Then you're set up pretty well to oppress.
Yeah, because Chris is gonna save some masks to do his to get his ramp going. So
yeah, if I'm Chris, I want to get out. I probably want to try and get out Green Devil Mask as fast as possible.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Matt's gonna roll first. All right, here we go. Match 2. Oh, sidekick. Oh. I probably would have kept that last roll and bought the Elf Thief and filled my sidekick.
Yeah, but you want to keep up your ramp.
There's not any PXG or any. Is there PXG?
There is, yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't see it in the corner there. Yeah, there's not much you can do here. Yeah, buy that Elf Thief or.
No, you need to keep ramp.
Bought a blink. Interesting.
With PSG, you have to keep your ramp up. I think that's the right move.
Mm-hmm.
Buying a blink.
I think you're right. There's no point in wasting that fist energy for nothing. All right, where did Chris go? There he is. All right, so what's Chris going here? He's probably going to fill that sidekick and buy a Mimic.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you go Mimic ramp when there's Professor X on the table?
Oh, Scarlet Witch. Yep, that's what he told me.
Yeah, try and stop the Lantern Ring.
Mm-hmm.
It's a clever move.
Yeah. He was worried about that. I remember him telling me that was going to be his first move, and I just didn't remember till he did. I was like, oh yeah, that's what he said. And he doesn't have parallax or anything to reroll, so he's got to live with what he rolls.
It's really good. All right, I will.
Okay, what is he doing here?
Use your global. Change this to a mask.
Making a mask.
Sorry, man.
He's gonna go keep up by Oracle. But I think
Oh,
interesting.
saving by the ring. Try to go faster.
Try and get it out before.
Mm-hmm.
Try and get out before switch. Hmm.
Did you take it back?
Yeah, I think I'd just buy Thief and Res, personally.
Makes sense. Yeah, because Chris is going to start saving those masks to fill the sidekick. Just buy all the morphine jars. Go all in. Just start punching.
Sorry, man. Just thinking here. Scarlet Witch.
I buy a Thief and Professor X, then Res, I think, personally.
Not a bad move. No, he doesn't. He doesn't hate playing Scarlet Witch. He loves playing Scarlet.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buy
Chris loves being a jerk.
should I buy the ring? Let me just think here. I'm sorry. 2 more seconds.
Don't do it. Yeah, I don't think he doesn't have enough energy to clear out that use pile. So I would probably do like how you said, buy the Elf Thief Resurrect and.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy Constantine and 1 Morphin Jar.
Oh.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for taking so long.
I think you're right. He should have res to fix his back.
Well, that's going to make him have to draw 1 die. That extra morphing jar purchase. I don't know. Let him be aggressive early, I suppose.
Yeah. All right. Resurrecting. Who didn't see that coming?
Yeah, interesting that Chris has just disregarded the Professor X ramp.
Yeah.
He kind of did that the first game as well, though.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't really use PXG all that much.
No, it's interesting because Chris came into the game later, right?
Mm-hmm. He
So
wasn't
doesn't
really
have as
around
much
for that.
practice, yeah.
Are you gonna attack?
Yeah, because when I joined the game, I jumped in at Age of Ultron, so PXG is still everywhere.
Yep.
Nice. You got a nice morphine jar there.
The one that would actually be fantastic right here. Oh my god. Just again.
So
Just before we're playing again.
I can't make out what that morphine jar is, but
I think it's the 2-2. The level.
Is it a 0-0-2-2?
I think it's 0-2-2. I can't really remember. It's 0-2-1, 0-2-2.
Yeah, it says it might be a level 2.
1-4-3, I think.
Yeah, 1-4-3 is the level 3 side.
Yeah, I think it's 0-2-2. It's definitely a free fielding.
It is the blank morph, yeah. Lots of blanking happening.
So much ramp. Buy all the elf thieves.
You got that right. I still got 1 die in my bag, which I know Mr. Constantine. So let's just think here again.
You see that dwarf wizard?
True. That might be a good time to buy it.
Yep. Might buy ring again.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a good purchase.
LT.
Don't overspend. Buy 1 more ring, then you can res.
I'm gonna spin this down.
Okay.
Spin down. All the morphine jars.
Oracle, a ring. Wow. Wow.
He's going for it. I don't know if he's gonna get to it though.
I know. You need to keep your.
I really would have bought an elf thief if it was me. I would have kept it, bought an Elf Thief, and just kept the rest of that for PXG. But I'm not good at this game, so we'll see.
I don't know. I mean, I think
no ramp for Chris. Why did he re-roll it? Wasn't it? I thought it landed on a face. That was just me. Maybe I just saw it wrong.
yeah, I think it was. I think it was a single mask.
Okay.
The
That
first
makes more
time.
sense. Oh, definitely filled in Scarlet Witch. Mm-hmm. Pin that down by Jubilee.
By Jubilee, Professor X twice.
Yeah. So, buying a Billy Club. Does that allow you to re-roll
Characters,
Lantern?
yeah. No, I think it's characters.
Why would you buy Billy Club then?
I think he wants to get rid of Dwarf Wizard.
Just in case.
I think it's to get rid of Dwarf Wizard, right? Because Matt's about to get Constantine, which stops Chris's own Dwarf Wizard.
Yeah, I didn't think that was a good purchase.
No, I don't think it's a good purchase. I don't think he needs to. There's 4 psychics sitting in your use pile. You've got a Professor X, 2 of them.
There we go. That's the move. There we go. That is the more efficient move, I think. She's for 4.
I mean, that's just a much better play, isn't it?
Yeah. Constantine's so annoying. I used to hate that card so much, and now I have 2 of them. It took me forever to get 1. Now I have.
How do you have the second one?
I traded it to Chris. Never mind.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. Oh, someone lost the die. Did he get him? I think he did.
Yeah, he did.
Nice.
Impossible to tell what face that's on.
That's true. I really like those translucent die. They're just not so good for streaming.
I like them as well. Tom Vassell in the Dice Tower, whenever he reviews a new set, always complains about translucent dice.
Yeah.
I'm like, they always look good, though.
They do.
They're
really
pretty.
Do. All the psychics in the land.
Oh, no. Oh, no, that's not too bad, I suppose. Switch.
Get rid of that Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
Who came up with that sorting the dice by fielding level? Was that you?
Maybe. Well,
that is super handy.
I started doing it because I played some guy from Norway when I first started, back Age of Ultron days.
Mm-hmm.
And he was doing it, and I was like, oh yeah, that is pretty useful.
Nice.
I'm sure I started it amongst Chris and Rob Gamer and people.
Yeah, for sure, because I did not do that at all. Everything just went in the field.
It's super useful online.
Yeah, it is. It's very helpful.
Yeah. But I definitely didn't originate it. Loads of people online used to do it when there used to be a scene back in the day.
When the internet was young. And it wasn't regulated.
Let's not get political.
I know. Alright, what's Chris doing here? He is going to...
Math needs to name. What did he already name?
Did he?
I don't know. He's naming Mimic, so... If I'm Chris, I'm buying a Green Devil mask as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm. He might do that right now.
Well, I don't know. Are you ready to Spider-Man go for your win condition? Spider-Man team up. I don't know.
Interesting. Because Matt didn't he buy a ring already? Matt
He
bought
did.
one, right?
Yeah, he did.
So that should be in his bag.
Yeah.
He's not going to be doing much damage with it, though. That's a good thing that Chris can look forward to.
Well, the thing is, it depends on how many masks he rolls, but he doesn't have a lot of mask characters, yeah. So
Yeah.
We don't have a pinger, right? Nothing to ping.
Yeah, let's see what does Chris got. He's got 4. So is Chris going to ping something out? Is that what he was going for?
yeah, I don't think it's worth it. I think he's better off just buying the Spider-Man keeping ramp up. Or Green Devil mask if he wants to be defensive. Because Green Devil mask right now hurts Matthew quite a bit.
There it is. Yeah, once Chris sees how big people's fields get, he's just like, I gotta buy a Green Devil mask. He doesn't. It's always on his mind.
I don't understand why he's not Professor Xing.
I don't either. Well, that's all his bag. His bag's empty, I think. So he's not in a bad spot.
No. No, maybe that's why he's not Professor Xing.
Yeah.
But I'd always take the burn. I like taking the burn.
Bag burn. Oh, here comes the ring. Oh, and there goes an elf thief too, so.
He's going to lose that mask.
Yeah, he is. Yep. He got the ring and the elf thief and blink transmutation. So damage will be done this turn.
Yeah, but the good thing for Chris is that because Matthew went early with that control with the Dwarf Wizard and Constantine, he is taking up spaces. If Chris can get around to Green Devil mask,
Oh, I would have kept the sidekick. Well, he can still spin one down if he wants to.
he can, yeah.
Well, he got another mask, so that's even better. He's gonna have 3 masks. So Chris is looking to take 6 damage at least. If Mask remembers, he could spin. Did he have to pay for that Constantine? 2 to field Constantine?
No, he paid 2 to field. Oh, yeah. Elf Thief field for free. No, did I tell him?
You do have a fist bumper, right?
You said don't tell him or go tell him?
Matthew,
Yes.
you paid the 2 to field.
Oh, thank you very much. Is that okay? Do I?
And yeah, I mean, it's not a choice. You have to field it for free. Or maybe you can pay. I don't know. You can choose to pay, I think.
If you have energy, you may feel for free.
Oh, okay. Well, I shouldn't have told you. Elf Thief's ability you have to do though.
Can I use your? Does he have energy in the field? Let me see. Yeah, man. All right. So yeah, then I will use. I don't know. Anyway, I appreciate that, but
Buy another morphine jar.
We'll play square. And you're right. I guess I'm a little rattled. I can't tell you what, but I am gonna use your.
Use a mask and a fist to buy a Elf Thief.
With this fist and elf thief. So
Yeah.
There you go.
It's a good thing. And then spin down one of the sidekicks.
And then spin down.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then just be aggressive with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Attack 3-3-2-2 with the ring. They're doing 3 damage.
So that's 6 to Chris.
I'm even thinking about attacking with the sidekicks if I'm Matthew.
14 from the ability.
Just in case of Green Devil mask, right?
True. Yeah, because Chris will let him through. No, you won't. Oh, why did you let him through? I would have pulled him back.
So you're at 9, and with Constantine ability.
Keep your ramp.
That's true, but he already has the characters in the field to do what he needs to do.
I know, but Green Devil Mask.
That's true. Well, he still has 5 characters, so it doesn't really matter if they're in the field or not. That's gonna pop.
Yeah, that's why I attacked with the sidekicks.
Yeah. Well, Matt did a pretty big chunk of damage there either way. He did 11
Yes,
damage.
that
to
was
him.
definitely good.
Is Green Devil Mask just characters, right? It won't affect my actions.
I love when Green Devil or the Elf Thief steals. I like when Elf Thief steals Chris's energy. He is so mad.
Sorry, yeah. Well, I didn't spend the 2.
That's what happens when you have officials watching the game. You're gonna play it right.
Well, it's not a choice, right? The Elf Thief.
Yeah. You have to steal the energy, right?
Yeah.
Your screen went to your chipmunk for a second, and I don't know why.
If you have energy in the root, okay. When it says you may use 1 energy from your opponent's pool.
Oh, okay. Well, I shouldn't have said anything there.
That's okay. That's Chris.
Yeah. Chris deserves all the hate he gets.
Well, he got his Green Devil mask.
It's not nothing, is it?
I do.
Re-roll all of the things, Matt. What are you gonna get here?
Everything's
Did they come back? Oh, he
Everything's
cleared his
gone.
field. Oh.
Oh, it's naughty.
Well, the good thing is he has all those masks to PXG to get some of that stuff back.
That's
out.
why. That's why I thought maybe he shouldn't bring them back.
But Mimic, I think Mimic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, if he would have brought him back, he would have had more dice leaving the.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, Chris isn't gonna do anything anyways. He's there and sit on this energy. Buying Spider-Man, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'd be tempted to keep the psychics in the field and buy the Spider-Man.
There he goes. Yeah, he needed to spin down so he could
You think?
PXG.
I know, but Elf Thief. Right?
True. Yeah, you're right.
Where is the game designer? I'm gonna get them to errata that. Just go back to the card. It's too dangerous.
PXGing it up. I really hope Chris gets destroyed by this mass green team because he hates it so much. Sorry, Chris.
It's not guaranteed that he's gonna get the thief.
No, that's a lot of dice. But if he does, that'd be fantastic. Did he get it? He did get it. He got
one,
everything
yeah.
he needed to do some damage right now.
Yeah, but he still doesn't have the range of characters, right?
He has 2 mass characters.
So he needs
didn't roll any
9. So he
masks,
needs
though.
5 masks. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I think that's Matthew's right to just.
Oh, wouldn't reroll the sidekick. That's a guaranteed mask. Well, he got 2. He has 3 masks there,
Yeah.
so
Alright, these are free. Level 2 and level 1. I'm gonna name.
gotta be Scarlet Witch, right?
Don't know. You don't
Or
need
Mimic?
Scarlet Witch anymore, right?
I'm gonna name
Jubilee.
Ah, there you go.
I don't want Scarlet Witch because it's pointless.
Yep.
The Mall Rat. I can't remember her name, but the Mall Rat there.
Jubilee is blanked at this point.
Yeah, I think that's the right move.
Mm-hmm. All right. What is that? Oh, that's Blink.
Need some more mask characters. I'm buying an Oracle, I think, probably at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
don't know.
Oracle gives you another mask character, and it slows down Chris's possibility of getting something like making more sidekicks is easy, right?
True. I I would spin that sidekick down.
I would as well.
Honestly,
Yeah, I would as well.
I just putting putting the pressure and keep
Yeah,
swinging.
definitely. Keep swinging with Morphin Joe.
Buy the Oracle.
There you go. You were right.
Probably too late.
No way. Not too late, I don't think.
Hey, hey.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, Joe.
What you doing?
We are in the middle of game 2. Chris is up 1-0 right now, and Matt is putting some pressure on Chris with his mass green team.
I see that.
So they have passed priority. Chris did a PXG, and Matt's trying to decide what he's going to do here.
Sure. Let's attack.
There we go.
Deal 3 damage because of the ring. That's 6.
Did question marks count?
No.
Sorry, 2
No.
damage.
Okay, so he said 3. I was like,
Yeah, I think I would have fixed the sidekick to do 3.
yeah, I think that's probably what I would have gone with too.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's again my mouth, my brain not working. But yeah, the Jubilee, this sidekick.
All right, so how does Chris turn this around? So Chris needs a lot of sidekicks out there, and needs to start doing some damage here.
Yeah, he just
with
needs
that
to buy
team up.
team up and then just keep fielding as many sidekicks.
Okay. Well, his mimic's not blanked anymore, so
No, and there's no Constantine to stop it.
so that's a good thing.
Roll for that Green Devil mask. I think Chris is potentially in a good place right now.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad right now.
That's good though.
That is. Yeah, spin one down, buy a team up, fill the mimic, copy sidekick, fill the sidekick, draw your 2.
Well, you only have to just pay 1 to field mimic, so
That's right. Dang it.
Is that better or still too loud?
Way better, dude. You're good. Welcome
Oh,
to
really?
the booth, sir.
it's a bit loud.
Is it a bit loud on your side or?
Well, I won't be able to, I can't hear Rob when you're talking loud. Unless Rob can turn his up, then that'd be fine.
I don't know how to do all that, man.
Yeah, I think Roberts is really low because
That's probably what
I
it
can't
is.
hardly hear him on my side either.
Okay. Can y'all hear me better? Is that
It's
better?
okay. That's fine. I can hear you. I've set you so I can hear you, but it depends.
Oh, okay. Cool. I was just trying to figure out which mic I was coming through.
Nah, I can't hear you over them. I think their audio is way turned up.
You can probably adjust that. I had to turn them down in my volume mixer. All right.
Nice. You get to feel that.
Where did Chris get all these sidekicks from?
You fielded 2 this turn.
Okay.
He still doesn't have the energy to buy a team up though, which is going
No.
to be. So Matthew has at least another 2 turns.
And I think Matt can get to him in those 2 turns. I think.
7 damage. I from Chris, you just leave it. You leave as many sidekicks. Make Matthew work around your Green Devil mask.
Okay, just he does nothing, right? Like he's a 1-1. That's what he is right now, right? Computer attack. Is that a curiosity?
I think he's just trying to. What did Chris attack with?
He was going to attack with the mimic, but he decided against it.
That was weird. I don't know about that.
Yeah. The only
This is a
thing
good
I
thing
can
he
think is
did.
that he wanted to KO it.
Have it copy something else.
So 7 masks. That's going to be enough with the Oracle. Then just don't field their sidekicks. Spin that sidekick down.
One down.
No, don't roll that.
See if he can get some more mass, I think.
I know, but he's going to trigger Green Devil Mask.
Oh, that's true.
Alright, yeah, these are all free.
But now the trap is tripped.
You roll absolutely everything I can.
Well, up until the 4, right?
It's can I have to do it one at a time then, right? Do you mind if I? Ah, shit! I forgot about the damn green metal mask. Thank. Son of a bitch. Okay, yeah, you're right. Green metal mask.
So if Matthew doesn't field the sidekicks, he wins.
He could
You
spin
just
that
spin
one
the
down.
sidekick in the field, leave.
Can I take that? Do you mind if I take it back? Where are we? I'm sorry. This is gonna have an asterisk beside it, right? So. No, I totally. Again, man, I apologize, man. Like seriously. Yeah. Then I will.
Yeah,
Heal.
Chris.
Wait, no. I'm gonna spin down.
There we go. He figured it out.
I'm gonna do
He got it.
I'm gonna
2,
pass
3,
play
4,
and
5,
yeah,
6.
and then yeah, I can do 12 damage. Right. I'm sorry about that. I apologize, man. Jesus.
Yeah, I didn't think it was really going to matter. It was just a matter of time, and he just happened to roll the mask.
Yep. Chris almost got there.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Man.
it's 4. I was like, I knew coming up to your turn. I'm like, I gotta.
I think this is going to be a good matchup.
I think so too.
But you're right. That's totally.
I would really like to see Jinzo get some play, but I don't think there's a for him in this next game. Chris doesn't have any really. Well, there's the Professor X Global, but that's about it. Well, there's the spin down too, so maybe so. I would like to see Jinzo hit the field. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think you go for Jinzo. I think you just go for Hulk and Serena. Don't know. I feel good about Matt's chances in this.
I think so too. I'm kind of rooting for Matt because I want the shakeup to happen, so I have a possibility of getting in just to see how.
Sorry, man. Oh yeah.
Jinzo. Prismatic Spray. You know, I never played Prismatic Spray, and that was one of the first cards I got out of D&D. I had it.
It's a very cool way around.
Like Dwarf Wizard for sure. Back then.
Ooh, how did you suddenly get way louder?
I don't know.
Whatever you did just worked.
Huh. No clue. Maybe it's my the cord. I have a short in my cord or something.
Okay.
Plus,
yeah, I think Chris is in a tight spot here. I think.
Yeah, all Matt has to do really is be aggressive. Chris has to build his field up.
Yeah, is Green Devil Mask going to be enough to stop?
So what did Chris buy first turn? I missed it.
Mimic.
All right, Mimic. Okay.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. Nice.
But again, Chris didn't keep up ramp. So
Maybe this turn.
yeah, it's an interesting kind of.
He needs to. Yeah. I probably would have kept the sidekick to spin down. Well, there you go. So you can buy a Jubilee and keep 2 for PXG.
Yep.
Oh, would have been better to PXG once and then res. Is there a res? There's not a res.
There's not a res.
Never mind. Okay.
No, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't think Matt wants those sidekicks. It's good to clean it, to empty out his bag, but
Yeah, especially with Green Devil Mask coming. But
and it came right back.
But maybe Matthew's thinking about getting enough out to make his Nova really useful with that Iceman Global.
Sure. Buy another Serena.
We gotta do what we gotta do. I guess so.
Yeah.
I will. Hi, Serena.
Here you go.
He could have
Nice.
also spun down to buy the polymorph if he wanted.
That's true.
But I feel like Serena Rush is going to be very effective.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Especially with all those sidekicks he has out there.
Yeah.
Shenanigans with his little bitty coin purse dice bag. I think it's small. That dice bag is the size of the reserve pool area there. He needs another sidekick. He needs to reroll some of those things. There you go. Ah, he didn't get it. Now he's got to wait a turn for his ramp. But he can PXG, so that doesn't really matter. That makes sense.
Should have fielded Jubilee and then fielded the sidekick.
Do it backwards. Okay. I meant make me. The least I could do. The least I could do.
There we go. Did he say thanks? There we go. All right, now what are you gonna do with this 3 energy? Just hold on to it and PXG your brains out? Is that what you do here?
He's only got 2 in the bag. I don't know.
Black Widow? Oh, polymorph is 3 and same as magic missile.
So he has magic missile over there too.
Yeah, I think I might be tempted to go Billy Club.
Green.
He should definitely spin down. Yeah, there you go. I think that was a solid turn.
Yeah. So he bought a magic missile or a polymorph.
Polymorph. Polymorph.
Oof.
So your mimic is level 2 and she's level 1.
Well, Mimic is still 1/1 right now.
Yeah.
So he can ping it out.
Level 2, level 3. Oh, that's gonna suck. All right, let's re-roll this.
Alright, so it looks like he has to pay to field a Serena.
Do you mind telling me his defense is 1, right? And
Yep.
defense? Yeah, let's re-roll her.
Nice.
1. I will pay. There's no resurrect. So I'll pay roll 3.
Move that Mimic. Ping it. That's what he's got to do here, I think.
I will.
It doesn't really matter because if he does.
Iceman changes to bolt. Change these to bolts.
Oh, he's going to clear the board here.
Gonna ping everything. It's 4 damage. That's true.
Man, that was exciting. I haven't seen that done.
And swing through with Yeah, that I told you that Iceman Global is pretty good.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Total is four from the abilities and then 5 attack combined.
Geez, so Chris just took 9 that one turn. That's awesome.
Yep, but does mean that Matthew is reasonably far behind in terms of bag management.
True. He could have spun that down. Could PXG it?
Had he done that already? Yeah, I think he
Did
could
he?
have. Yeah,
I don't remember if he did or
I
not.
don't think he did. That polymorph doing that much good, Chris?
Get that Spider-Man in there.
Yeah, I think I'd re-roll it.
Oh. Yeah, now I think it's a little easier. Spin down one of those sidekicks. Field Jubilee, field the sidekick, do the ping. Polymorph, buy a Spider-Man, polymorph in Spider-Man, and call it a day. I think that's probably what I would do.
Then you don't have any psychics in the field.
There you go. Is that not? I don't know. I think that's what I would do in this situation.
I think I agree. I spin down, but then you don't have any psychics.
The misdirection thing. Would have spun that sidekick down.
Yeah, but then you don't have any psychics for Spider-Man to be useful.
True, but I mean, he's could roll him out eventually.
Yeah, I think I would as well.
Yeah, I think that Iceman is a really good way around.
We never mask. Yep.
And it just helps his board clear.
Yeah, 3 strong level.
Yeah, and Chris doesn't have it.
Though. It's on the Techno card, so it's in Modern.
Oh, is it? Nice. And Chris doesn't have anything to spin down here, so Matt could just swing away with that Serena if he wants to.
Mm-hmm.
So he can do 3. Chris, what is his defense on his guy? 1, 2. Spider-Man has a defense of 3. Okay, never mind.
KO. I don't know. With Serena, I'm always tempted to just let it through.
Yeah, I probably would have done the same thing.
Yeah, it's to clock the bag, but
Yeah.
puts you down real low.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what Chris does here. Chris doesn't have a team.
Chris doesn't have the win. He doesn't have the win in his bag, does he?
He hasn't even bought team up yet.
No. So it's not even as if so Matthew's going to get another turn. That's kind of the catch-22 that he's in.
Yeah, I think Chris wants to hope for 2 masks here, so you can pick.
PSG and team up.
Yep.
I mean, you got to, I think.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Or just keep that sidekick. The problem is without the Scarlet Witch, that team up doesn't give your stats that much. So I think in Chris's head, he's going to go Scarlet Witch, then team up. That's another 3 turns.
Oh. It's a long game, and I don't know if he. Well, Matthew hasn't gone for his big dudes yet.
No, but he did buy a polymorph, and he's going to Professor X pretty well this turn.
That's true.
Chris Serena gives you enough early pressure that it makes it very difficult.
Doing some calculation. I don't know what he's calculating here. Because I think you're right. You either go Serena or you team up, but team up doesn't really help you because you don't have. I'm sorry, Scarlet Witch, and you don't have Scarlet Witch yet.
I think that's what he's trying to work out. How much damage can he do with the characters he has in his bag right now?
Which isn't many. All he has is Mimic in there.
Yeah, so it's 3, so you're going to get +2. Which is fine. You just need to now make up for it by the amount of sidekicks you have.
Spinning it down? Just debating? I think you do.
I'd feel, really? I don't know. Maybe. But then you're relying on rolling a lot of sidekicks.
True. Well, he can always field him with Professor X. What does Matt have in his field that he can get rid of? Yeah, just a sidekick.
$16 is not an ungettable number.
No, not at all. You got polymorphs, so this could be the turn. Polymorph does not want to roll for him, does it?
Hasn't rolled, yeah. Didn't roll in the first game once, I don't think. So.
Oh, no, that's a hurricane siren.
Yeah, I think they're coming to take away that polymorph.
Roll it. Do it.
You think about the problem is if he does go for Poly Hulk, he doesn't have enough
no more
energy. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's already got the Hulk out there, though. And Chris is behind.
Yeah, but you don't have the pingers. You don't have the. So maybe you go for Nova.
No. I don't know. What do you do here? Do you go no, like you said, or?
Maybe I polymorph in another Serena.
Oh, it's not a bad idea.
I just keep ramp. That's what I do if I'm Matt.
Well, he definitely has a mask in that sidekick because he can spin it down. So he got technically 2 masks right now.
Yep.
I don't know why he's
fixated
Matt's trying
on the
to win
now.
Ah.
That's what I think he's trying to do. I think he's currently at 6 damage if he can clear the field.
Hmm. I think that's a 2 on Serena, so that's 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Tough one. Very, very difficult. This could be make or break me. Just
I
make
don't know. I just reroll polymorph. I think. I still think Matthew has another turn.
Yeah. I think Chris is very behind, and Matt's probably over analyzing his situation.
I'm gonna try it. Come on, give it to me, baby. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Damn it, you bastard. God damn.
Didn't roll?
No,
No Hulk.
I don't think he needed Hulk though.
No Hulk.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right, I'll field.
Just keep your ramp. Yeah.
I'll spin.
Then save those bolts in case Chris gets enough damage to ping
Nice.
off something. I don't know.
Yeah, I will.
Maybe that's not worth it.
What did he say he's gonna buy? Oh, he's saying what should he buy?
Magic missile.
Oh,
Keep yourself.
Another Serena.
Yeah.
not a bad choice.
No.
And
Keep the pressure up.
Yep.
I'm going to pass priority.
Oh, that's annoying.
She's a 2/2. Sorry. Yeah, you want to take that? You can take that back. You can take it back if you want to take your entire move back. Sorry, man. It's a 2/2. No.
Yeah, that would have been a good move for Chris if that worked out.
I'm going to 2/2. So you're taking 2 damage.
Man. So Jubilee's KO'd.
I get that.
Yeah.
Made a sidekick. He needs that team up.
What was the die that you that polymorph?
If he gets team up, he has a chance.
Yeah.
A thin one, but a chance.
He didn't get it. He has polymorph though. Oh,
That's not good.
no, because what does he use polymorph for? There's no reason for it right now. I don't think there's a use for it at this point, right?
Other than that,
Well, he could buy the Scarlet Witch and get it in the field.
yeah.
Maybe that's why he wanted that Jubilee to get KO'd. Which I don't think that's a bad deal. You've filled your guy, paid 3 for the Scarlet Witch, polymorph it in.
Mm-hmm.
Next turn you have your team up coming out the bag. Do some damage. I don't think he can win. He'll still have some ramp. He can still PXG.
Chris needs to get that Spider-Man off that level though.
Yeah.
He needs to use the polymorph global to spin down, mimic, and spin up Spider-Man just so it doesn't die to one Hulk ping
So
or to the 3 bolts that.
so that Spider-Man is on level 1. Yeah.
I think that's fine, and then just spin down mimic to spin up.
Do you spin the sidekick down, or do you keep your?
No, I keep the psychic.
So just use the question marks in his reserve pool.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it matters to Matt who he chooses because I think Matt's got this.
Maybe.
Yeah. Chris understands the situation. Would you ping out the Spider-Man?
The mimic is the only thing that can spin down to stop his Serena.
Okay, that's what he did. Nice. I think it's got one in the bag or two in the bag. Yeah, I don't think he has to worry about Spider-Man too much.
No, that's why I would have spun the Spider-Man up, right? Because then it would
Yeah.
have been for Matthew to get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
At least stop one Serena at that point.
There goes two. He needs. Well, yeah, he can leave those Serenas like that.
Yeah, buy a Nova as well.
Ooh. Sounds real punchy right now.
Buy a Nova.
Yeah, because then he can keep his Serenas, right? He doesn't have to worry about it. Is that polymorph? And it didn't roll again. Wow.
He re-rolled it. He rolled it out though. It was action.
Oh, I thought it was on the energy side.
Oh. I mean, he just lets whatever.
3.
Maybe.
Was he gonna ping out his field?
Chris needs to survive.
I think he's gonna pay the bolt to turn all his stuff into bolts to clear Chris's field first. So he'll have 5 bolts.
Yeah, that's not,
That's not enough. Yeah, I don't think you go with that.
Four. No, he has enough. He can change 4 of them. No, because then Chris can still ping out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's game.
The sidekicks too.
Just one of them. Oh, he had to roll the thing because of Scarlet Witch. That's why he rolled polymorph.
Okay, that's why. Oosh, I don't know about that's gonna. Chris is gonna have a lot of stuff next turn to roll.
I think I would have kept. I think I would not have pinned out the sidekick
What is her?
and Professor X instead.
Hmm.
I'll attack 3/3. You taking the 2? Wow. I probably could.
So you had to kill the sidekick. No, yeah, Chris is the right thing. Well, it's still possible for Chris.
Yeah, it's not impossible. It's not likely though. I don't think he's just being whittled down,
Yeah.
and
He has a team up. How what's his target? 16 still.
yeah,
So how much Matthew has?
Not 2?
yeah, it's
You were.
3 to
Yeah.
16 right now.
Yeah, you were. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's 3 to 16, I believe. Whatever Matt has it as is the correct.
3 to 16.
We didn't hear it. I mean, Chris has the timer. How are we supposed to know?
I don't think it's going to matter. It's going to be either this turn or next turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he needs that team up.
All right, Chris, show us what you got. Show
He
us what you got.
team
Is that
up.
Spider-Man roll?
Yeah. No, he didn't.
Oh man.
No, he needs that Spider-Man.
Oh, I know what I should have done. Yep.
Did he get it? I can't
No.
see it. Oh.
No, it's going to be game. There's no way. There's no way it's not game.
And he doesn't even have any mass.
I
Anything.
don't know why Chris rolled the question mark. And why he wanted shields. Because at least that way you could have kept some bolts.
True. I don't know if there's anything he can do with any of that.
No.
But I know the Spider-Man.
If he kept the question mark rather than one of the shields, he could have made some bolts, which would have been useful.
True. He can spin down that sidekick at least to have a mask.
I know, but he needs blockers, right? 'Cause he doesn't have
True. How much stuff does Matthew have coming next turn?
I mean, he has at least a Serena and a sidekick.
Mm. And has he bought any other characters? Is that it?
That is it. As far as I
Wow,
know.
he's just been trucking along with Serena's this whole game.
Oh, gonna be. I guess not. Maybe he can still make a sidekick.
Yeah,
can
but
still
he
make a sidekick with that.
true. He named Scarlet Witch, but he's not gonna get any ramp from it. But
No, but it's a way of protecting your sidekick, right?
true. Yeah. He just needs to get. Well, he can spin those guys down, so he can avoid that.
That's not great.
I would keep those sidekicks though for sure. Get all the sidekicks.
He needs one.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's it. He can't even block them all, so it doesn't matter.
he does have spin downs. No,
Well, he can spin down, but Chris doesn't have enough blockers.
he does because he can make a sidekick.
Oh, that's true.
It's not game.
2, 3. Okay, he'll survive by 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, I'm going to. Wait, what do I do here? Yeah, you got sidekick.
no, just Matthew. If you're Matthew, just keep that. Just leave it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's cynical, but
Step, I think that I'm gonna bring this.
Do you make him? Do you attack though to force him to spin that stuff down so he can't do it next turn?
Club. Yes, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, then I will attack 3/3 all the way.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nobody still has to block.
Doesn't change your gimmick. It stays the same.
All right, so I knock out your team, and you knock out one.
Or do any of them have one defense?
No 2 defense.
Man, the tense
That's gone
game.
on a lot longer than I thought it would.
Yeah. I think Matt's got it next turn.
Yeah, I mean,
If
that wall.
anything, yeah. Chris is gonna have to do a lot of damage to push a tie here.
And he doesn't have any of the team ups.
And he didn't get any characters either. That didn't help.
No.
Unless you got that sidekick with that Jubilee, you can do a ping.
Yeah, he only has to field 16 more sidekicks.
That's it. Polymorph. Reroll the polymorph. Get the Spider-Man back. There you go.
I know probably on polymorph it puts it at level 1.
Sure. Well, that's game.
Oh, that was pretty garbage.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Yep. He doesn't have enough blockers. Well, he can make he can make 2 seconds.
He make,
Yeah.
but he has
Yes.
2 Serenas, which
True.
is full damage.
Yep.
Wait, can he polymorph? No, I don't think that.
You can do, I'm sure.
There's nothing he can do because he
He
can't
can.
spin
He can
his
make a bunch
sidekicks.
of bolts, though. He can make a bunch of bolts.
Oh, no.
Use the mimic to make a sidekick.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3.
Well, I mean, he could hope for the best
5. He'd have
by knocking
5.
out 1. Conceding the game.
Yeah, that was smart. The last turn, it was like I thought for sure I had that sidekick knocking out. That was good. Good man. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we saw that. Yeah,
The amount of takesies backsies in that game was too damn high.
It was a lot.
the rent was too damn high. No, it was fine. As long as y'all both agree to it. Although, Chris, you should know better than that.
Well, taking back 3 moves to deal 1 damage, that was a little bit extensive in my book. Yeah, all the fielding moves that you did, that was 3 moves in total. You were like, oh wait, I should have just done her first. Can I just go back and spin his
It's all good, man. As long as you agree to it, it's fine. It didn't affect the game because obviously Matt won. It's all good.
That second game where I won with the Green Devil mask for sure. If I thought about it longer and rather, if you let me not take it back, I'd be so screwed. Yeah, like again, like this is the first time I played. I think I played once at Christmas, and then it's at least been 2 years since I played a.
Wow.
Like I said, Joe put this on Facebook, this tournament, and I was like, I didn't. I'm to this point. I guess I'm still kind of learning what to do, but I appreciate Joe for giving me the heads up and the help to kind of figure that out because
Nice.
the game was dead. Honestly, there'd be a few Facebook group, and then, but yeah, the Discord seems to be where all the good players and serious players are. So it's good.
Yeah, man. Matt pointed out that we had faced each other 2 years ago, and I was like, man, I guess he has a sharper memory than I do.
It was just because I remember Trump being elected. I remember I was watching it live time, and there was another guy on the stream, and he was so angry, and I remember I was like, wow. Exactly. So it was more the emotion rather than I guess so much the team.
Yep. Cool.
I think I got lucky, man. I didn't play this as well as I'm sure looking back, I made a few errors, and I think I could have maybe beat you last turn if I polymorphed because I had a level 3 and a level 1. Maybe if I just spin them both to level 2, I could have won that game. Then you'd have. I don't know. To be honest, I'm not too sure, but
Matt, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little disappointed I didn't get to see Nova Damage or a Jinzo play. It's been years since I've seen either one of those.
Yeah, I was kind of looking forward to that Nova. There was a couple of points where you could have bought him out right.
yeah, you're right. Yeah.
That's all good though. You got the win, and that's all that matters, no matter how you did it.
Wow.
Good job, man. Congrats.
I appreciate you guys saying that, but yeah, I'm sure we'll see if my luck continues.
To Serena.
Serena's kind of killing the tournament.
Yeah, she is. She might need to get what? No way.
Yeah, Alan soon.
Is it?
Yeah,
I've lost twice.
I got decimated in my first game against that super rare Yanti, first time seeing it.
Oh, dude.
All his base and actions were like 1 cost. I didn't realize it was just like he didn't do anything. He just bought some friggin' action dice, and I was like,
Isn't it horrible?
yeah.
It's the worst. Yep.
What can you do besides you have to try your best to blanket? But by turn 3, is basically he's doing his whole thing.
Yeah.
The ring was banned just based on that card, or not the ring, but the cube. Sorry, the cube was banned.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Cool. Matt, thanks for the games. Ben, thanks for hanging out in the booth. Thanks everybody for stopping by. That's going to do it for us here at CR Game Room. Be sure to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, join our conversations on Discord. Also be sure to like and subscribe. And last but not least, thanks for hanging out.
So
Do I got to do it again?
Yeah. Sorry.
I don't have it in front of me. So
be sure to like,
just do all the
subscribe,
social medias. Bye, guys.
Bye.